That was like a punch to the face right now. I did the same thing as yesterday where I was perfectly in view, my guys. I'm being so serious. Like you guys can see me perfectly. Moment I start my fucking stream up, it's out of nowhere like I am black. I'm not black. I'm Mexican. But my stream said that I'm black apparently. You hear all the notifications going off on my other phone being like, you're live streaming. I just finished puking a second ago. I don't even know why I fucking puked, to be honest with you. Oh shit. I meant to put on Stream Manager. I don't know if Stream Manager counts me as a viewer, dog. But I'm gonna have Stream Manager open. Can you guys hear me? Hello? But I'm gonna have Stream Manager open. Cool. I can be heard. And let there be light. God, dude, it looks so much worse. I actually looked good before I started the stream, and then that happened. I was trying to see if what I did yesterday made a difference. I think it did. I think we're gonna go back and redo this on stream again. Alright. That light's on. Both lights are on. My animals are all watching me. Yeah, that's a little better at least. You guys still can't see me unless I have the flashlight on though. That sucks. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, I can hear stuff in the background. Oh no, this is me remembering I forgot to take this pill yesterday. This is my antibiotics. I don't really want to take it right now because I'm having an empty stomach. That's the reason why I didn't take it yesterday, because I also had an empty stomach. I only eat like once a day or something, so if I don't remember directly after that meal, whoops. My dog's like right next to me. You can't see her. So, can you say hi? Is it possible for you? She said no. What if I go like this? One time you can come up here. Hello. She said hello. What's going on here? What are we doing? He's very cute. Is the light okay? Is it bothering you? You can go back down if you'd like. No. He's a cute puppy. We're gonna just be doing what we did yesterday. Have a little intro here, maybe smoke a little bit, and then go and do the other thing. I'm holding her like this because she keeps trying to lick my face, by the way. She's a good puppy. Such a good puppy. She's a good puppy. She's so confused. She's like, I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm getting so much attention. Aren't you? Oh, what a good dog. Alright, that's enough attention for you. She said, okay, I guess I'll just sit here then, if that's the case. I don't want the light to be hurting her eyes, so I'm setting her down. Excuse me. And then just grabbing my water. Well, shit, I put the water down and it just went with everything in it. I also have to block my dog from coming back up here again. Alright, some agua. This is important to have hydration, especially while you're streaming. God damn it. I got so much water on my desk right now. There you go. I grabbed most of it, hopefully. It actually spilled directly next to me. So we're going to sit here and we're going to do this for a bit. Just chilling, because I wanted to smoke a little. I don't know why I puked. It was really weird. I had, I think a bunch of spit or something stuck right here. It was really bothering me, so I went and I coughed in the bathroom. But it was like the same sensation as puking. Shit, it was weird. And then another one came out, but it was from right here. Like I didn't puke from my stomach; I just puked from my throat. I guess I was just letting off some phlegm or whatever. My cat and my dog just left. Like my dog left, and then my cat kind of followed. The one that hates her as well. Funnily enough. It's been really weird lately. I keep hearing sounds outside my house. Like right now, I keep hearing like ranking and stuff. I can never tell whether or not it's the landlord or something doing some shit outside or what. I totally forgot that today, since today's Friday, I had to go in for my check. That Charlie can't pick it up. I was really looking forward to it too. Hopefully, I'm gonna go into work tomorrow. It was just, last night I couldn't breathe at all, nor sleep. It kind of sucked. I slept most of the day though, so maybe that's why. Um, I think I did fuck up my throat from streaming too long yesterday, so I kind of waited a little while this time. Because Charlotte gets off at 10 a.m. and she went to work, so she should be back around like 9, like 9:30 or something, or not 9:30, 10:30, like 11. Yeah, I wanted to take a couple drags off that cigarette again, and then we're gonna go do a little bit of ammonia testing. I could not wear the same thing that I wore yesterday because I was actually gonna wear the same sweater. Instead, I got like my fancy clothes on right now. I kind of liked how I looked on camera with the fancy clothes more. Maybe if I close this, it'll help. But or with the clothing from yesterday. But when I woke up this morning, I sniffed it. It smelled like it had cat piss on it. I don't know if one of my cats fucking sneaked in here. They're little bastards, to be honest with you. They're constantly. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with them, to be honest. They're so mischievous sometimes. I've never, ever had cats that, like, act so bad all the time. Because they're, like, constantly getting into shit and constantly doing bad cat things. Like, last night I had to get up because they went and they fucked with this table thing that has a couple video games on it. But at the top it had, like, a soda bottle. I guess they fucked with it so much that the soda bottle fell. And I heard the glass fall, but I was legit about to fall asleep, and it was like 10:30, and I have to wake up at like 3 a.m. So I was like, fine, whatever. I didn't hear anything break. I'm just gonna leave it. And then I heard them try to play with it like 3 or 4 minutes later, after they realized that I'm not getting up. So then I had to get up and I had to crate them all. I don't know. One of my friends I think finds it weird the fact that I crate my cats. But I just recently started doing it. It's because they misbehave so much. Because like even if we have them in the room, they'll go under the bed and they'll start ripping out the bed like from underneath. So like like the little box thing that's supposed to go underneath your mattress. Yeah, they'll go and they'll start ripping it up so that way they can crawl in it and stuff. Like I don't know why, but they were literally going like down, ripping out all of the staples one by one. That was before we could start like raising up the bed because now we just lift up the bed and we pull them out. But like we can't keep them in the room at night because they do that, and then we can't keep them like in the living room at night because then they go and they steal and they do all that shit. And then we can't keep them in their own room right now because their room kind of is also a storage area for us. So if we close the door on them, they'll start breaking all the stuff that we have in there. So it's kind of like what are we really supposed to do? Like the only thing I can think of is creating them because like they misbehave so much. And it's not like we can just let them go and fuck up the entire house because that's kind of what was happening for the first like 2 or 3 months that we didn't know what to do or how to punish them. Like every single time that we would go and yell at them and stop them, they just go right back to it. So now we're just locking them up. I think that's the best option, to be honest. Like, because what else am I supposed to do? Like, I'm not just gonna let my animals be super untrained and go and do bad cat things all the time. Like, that's not okay. I think that's honestly really irresponsible if I did. Because if I did, it's like they get into the trash can, right? Like they've opened the trash can before. So if I let my cat open the trash can and go in there, and like I throw stuff away. Like we eat chicken a lot because it's a really cheap meat. So like I can't let my cat just go and fuck it up. Oh shit! Let me open up chat real quick. I forgot chat wasn't open just in case anybody talks. But yeah. So it's weird. I know it's weird to create your cats, but like, why can we create a dog but we can't create a cat? You know what I mean? Like I think that's super unfair because we used to create our dog too, and when she started behaving at night and not like fucking with things, because she would go and she would like chew on stuff or she'd find like paper towels. I'm just lighting my cigarette over here. Don't worry about that. Um, she just misbehave. She'd eat stuff, and like it's not like we want to create her. It's just the fact that like it's dangerous, you know. What if some like she likes to eat paper towels? It's a issue we have with her right now. Because like we'll have paper towels on the desk, and then the cats will go and they'll steal the paper towels, and then they'll put them on the floor, and then she'll eat them. But like, what if we have like cleaner on it? You know, like sometimes usually it's just like stuff from us like eating, we wipe our mouths and we leave it on the desk for a little bit before we go and we clean up, because we clean up at the end of the day. 1 second. So it's like, I don't know. Like, normalize creating your cats, because I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to create your dogs, but not create your cats. I think it was Alex a couple years ago, like when we first got a dog and a cat. He had his dog and I had my cat, and I was telling him that I don't want the dog in the kitchen. But then he was saying that, why does your cat get to go into the kitchen? You know, at the time I was like, well, he's just a fucking cat. But now I'm like, well, he's right though. Why did my cat get to go into the kitchen? That's super unfair. Granted, my cat behaved. That's kind of one of the reasons why. Like, my cat actually wasn't a dickbag, but still, it was kind of unfair. So like, I don't create my dog anymore. She doesn't need to get created for the most part. The only time she does get created is like if she goes outside and she starts barking at things she shouldn't be barking at, like the landlord and stuff. We'll put her in the crate. But they like the crate too. They like to go in there and they play and stuff. Like when it's open. Like sometimes if like one of them is being bad, we'll go to put them in, and then we'll already find like a cat or something in there, or like one of the dogs in there. And we're like, come on, you're not the demons right now. You're not gonna get punished. Come on. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. But I don't know. I don't really know what to do with my cats, to be honest. They're fucking maniacs. They're fucking crazy. I think the reason why they're so crazy is because I have 3 of them and they grew up together. So it's like for all of my cats, they've always played with me. I don't need to play with these cats because they play amongst themselves, and they get kind of weirded out sometimes when I play with them. Like they'll play a little bit, but then if you get them too hyped up, they just run away. They're just like, nah, dude, I'm gonna go play with my siblings instead. I think it's because we don't chase them or anything. We just go like, ah, ah, and then they do their little cat thing. But yeah, I think it's been helping a little bit because one of my cats, who used to be the most mischievous, she's not anymore. She'd constantly be stealing, constantly, just doing bad cat things. Because another thing is too, they're allowed everywhere except for on top of table surfaces that we hold stuff on. So like the desk, they're not allowed on the desk. They're not allowed on the TV consoles, and they're not allowed on the table. It's literally the only place in the entire house that they're not allowed. And on top of the rat cage and the fish tanks, of course, because rat cage and fish tanks, we don't want them bothering them. They love being up there. They love it. Like it's crazy. Like you know how like the loaf of breads, like the sandwich breads, dude, they go crazy for that shit too. Like I'll be sitting on the desk, or I'll be sitting on the bed, and we'll be making like sandwiches or whatever, right? Because we eat on the bed a lot. And they'll go and they'll fucking they'll go on the fucking sandwiches. It's fucking funny. I don't know. Normalize treating your cats. We're actually gonna go take care of some of the fish tanks today. So we're probably gonna be here for, I don't know, like 5-10 more minutes at most. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna do like some fish testing or whatever. We're gonna lock up the cats in their room eventually. That's what we plan on doing. We just want to take everything out first because if we leave this stuff in there, they already found like there's like this puzzle thing that we had. It was just like a regular cardboard box filled with puzzles. They went and they ripped it open, and then they spilled it like all over the place. You can't keep shit in Detroit, I swear. We live in California, but still. You just have to be super careful with what they do constantly. Our dog doesn't really misbehave at all. There was one day, one time that we left her in the house alone. I don't remember how it happened. That it was back when we first were kenneling her. When we were out of the house. She just stays outside now, but I don't remember why. I think it was really hot, so we were just putting her in the kennel because we didn't want her getting too hot outside or whatever. And the inside had been like AC'd. Because originally her dog crate was inside here in the room. But the one time that we left her there, she went and I don't know if it was on purpose, but the trash can was like on the ground, and like there's a bunch of trash in the kitchen. But that was it. It actually wasn't that bad at all. She was actually really good that day. yes, there's a mess and stuff, and we were like, hey, don't do that. But like, and she's a dog, and it was her first time being home alone, and we also hadn't put the top on it. I can hear the fucking shit. Is what I mean. Like, they know I'm sitting here in the room, and they know that I'm like not doing anything or whatever, or that I don't want to get up. So then they start fucking with shit. And then the moment that we go out there, they like go and they start hiding, so that way they don't know who it is. That's why we've just been doing corporal punishment. Give me 1 second. I actually have to check this out. They're being bad again, like I had said. We have a thing with fish filters and stuff. Right there, they knocked one of the fish filters down, and then there was like a bunch of little bottles, like the Yakult bottles. So they were fucking with us. So in a second, we're gonna go do the fish testing. I think I'm gonna do like 30 minutes of each stream as like kind of a intro. We're just hanging out and stuff. I don't know. I'm procrastinating right now. I'm supposed to be working on YouTube stuff, but I'm like, you know what? YouTube streaming. I have to do both anyway. I might as well do one of them rather than none of them. You know what I mean? I work on one aspect of my career, even if I'm neglecting the other. That's how I always am. There's like times where I'm like working on social media really hard, and then I'm like, and then I switch to YouTube. I feel like I'm starting to switch to Twitch now, and like it's I need to work on all three though. I've been trying a little bit more though. This last 2 weeks not, but before that, yeah. I have like a dab tool here I need to clean off. I get so distracted by all the random crap we have. I'm really hoping I don't have to end my live stream because if I have to go chase these cats down, like Charlie can do it really easily, but for me it takes kind of a long time. At that point, I'd rather end my live stream, but I just heard them fuck with something else. Really, really don't want to do that. I gave them all a fair warning right now, though. I told them all, hey, you're being bad. Stop that. Else. I think they actually got the message because one of them was like, and I was like, okay, stop. It was the one that was being bad that did that to me too. I'm like, stop, dude, just enough, man. Why is it that you guys are always so crazy? That puke earlier took out all of the like stuff in my throat though. Like all the mucus or whatever. Cause your throat still needs to be at least a little hydrated, you know? If it gets hoarse like mine. If not, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Just dragging my cigarette. Yeah, I don't think the smoke shows up at all on camera, so I don't want to look like a nerd going each time I do that. But maybe not 30 minutes, probably like 20, 25. I don't want anything more than an hour, of course. I think 30 should be the end marker of okay, go do your thing. But I did want to eat some cookies and stuff too. But this on clearance. Surprised there's still some in here. I think Charlie actually ended up eating most of these. Other than the chocolate chip cookies. I fucked up the chocolate chip cookies. I ate almost all of them. That was a fucking fiend. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I was craving them for like 2 weeks though. So as soon as I got them, The only thing I hate about those fucking cookies, for whatever reason, they never got milk. Like, I kept dipping them in the milk, and my ass is sitting there dipping this fucking cookie for 2 minutes straight. And this actually happened because Charlotte made a joke and was like, "Would you dip this cookie for 2 minutes straight for me?" Because we had like 2 minutes left on a video. That shit did not, like, the milk did not permeate at all. It was just a hard ass cookie. It was a good ass cookie though. I kind of wanted to cook today too. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cook on stream, because that's what I was kind of thinking of. Not sure. I'll probably restart the stream name when I do. Don't mind me. I'm sick right now too. So that's not just me. That's not just a smoker's cough. That's a sick cough. Okay, don't be too worried. But if I ended up getting smokers like and sounding like this permanently, I don't even know how I feel about it. It just sucks because it's so rough on my throat. But like, damn. Anyway, the fish yesterday, by the way, I tested all of them. They actually all came out super good. For whatever reason, I think the fish tank got cycled. I think it really was good. To go. So I had put them into uncycled tank. Thinking that would be fine because of the filters or whatever, and all of the, all the bacteria that was on the actual decor. But I also had a separate 20-gallon tank that they were originally in what I originally transported them in, alongside their tank water. I left it with I think 3 or 4 inches of their tank water, with a bunch of their shit because we accidentally picked up a bunch of their shit. And I just left gravel in there. And I think that tank itself cycled by itself. So while my other tank couldn't cycle because of all the fish in it, this one could. So the one that did cycle, I took out all of the gravel, stuck it into the corner, made it all pretty, and put some anacris in there. They ripped it out. I now know that any plants that I try to plant in there, they're gonna rip it out the ground unless I weigh it. I kind of had a feeling it's just that they like to fuck with it and eat it so much. That ended up actually cycling my tank, thank God. I was messaging people on Facebook, being like, "Can I have some of your filter media? I'll pay you." And I was messaging people like, "Hey, I have a bunch of gravel. Would you maybe be willing to trade gravels with me, and I'll pay you?" Just because I was so worried about them, and I was hoping that'd be cheaper because doing it online was like $30 for some filter media. Never going to make that mistake again. The only reason I did was because the lady told me that it'd be fine. And she was saying, "No, it's fine. I'm giving you all the stuff for them. All the stuff should do it all right." It wasn't. Some of them died. 6 of them died or something. Unfortunately, very very sad about that. But it happens in hobbies and stuff. I just have to do more research to make sure it doesn't anymore. And then a little update. Remember how I told you guys that that they came with some snails, or randomly snails popped up in my aquarium. Almost 100% sure they came from the anacris from Petco. Almost 1,000,000% sure. Because there's absolutely nothing else that could have introduced it into my tank. And they showed up a couple days afterwards. So that anacris actually ended up having snail eggs, is what that means. That's not really a bad thing for me. It can be a bad thing for a lot of aquariumists. That's why you're supposed to kind of have a quarantine tank. I don't have one right now. I'm trying to set one up. Right now, I don't know if that's gonna be my 20-gallon tank, or in one of my videos I haven't released yet, I have a little 3-gallon, this big. And that one might end up being my quarantine tank. I had it originally as a resurrection jar. But nothing is resurrecting in it, so fuck it. Might as well make it into something useful. I was hoping to get some wild Daphnia, and start breeding them and making my own live feed, but I think it might be better just to buy it online at that point, to be honest. And starting off with brine shrimp rather than Daphnia as well, because baby brine shrimp are actually really good and really nutritious, and a lot cheaper and a lot easier to do, as far as I know. Well, Daphnia is also easy, but fuck. The talking is probably what's fucking up my throat the most. Probably not the best, but I don't really like live streaming when there's other people around. I already told this that I don't like live streaming when she's around. I don't like live streaming when anyone's around in real life, to be honest, because it kind of takes me out of my concentration mode, especially since sometimes people will like talk. I don't like being like, hey, don't talk, but at the same time, it's like, I'm trying to stream right now. Sometimes it's not an issue, but sometimes it's like, I don't know. So when she's not here because she's at work, so I'm like, I'm gonna take advantage and stream at least a little. Even if it's like 25 minutes. Which isn't something I've been needing to do for a while. I know. My dog came in here chasing my cat. They're very friendly with each other. No, she just left. No, she just left the room. Go get Eepy. Eepy left the room. My cat just totally juked out my dog right now. She went next to me right here and crawled underneath the bed. And then the dog, not being able to see her, is like trying to search right there for her. And then she went out the other side of the bed, went behind the dog, and left the room. The dog has no clue. We've been trying to teach her the cats' names, because she knows her name. And she kind of knows the cats' names. But like we're like, hey, go get them. She never knows what that means. She just comes up to us. The way we've been doing it is being like, hey, go get mom, and then having Charlotte call her, and then going, go get dad, and then having me call her. And then she was starting to do it with Eepy a little bit, where we'd be like, go get Eepy, and then she'd go and she'd start running towards them. That's pretty cool. We want to get better with all of the animals, because I want to have really well trained animals, to be honest. I'm not just trying to have my animals do whatever. So we're trying to teach them stuff like, hey, like, well, she's really good with all her commands. The cats don't know many commands, and they also only do them when they want to. But we have her going with, go to the kennel, go to your room, go to the ottoman, which is like her bed. We went and we found an ottoman for free on Facebook, and we went and we put it for her. We're gonna get another dog bed on top to add extra cushion, but for now, it's an ottoman. It's actual furniture. You know, it's good. And then go to the kitchen, and then go potty and go outside. Those are like her indoor commands at least. And then use your inside voice, because sometimes the dogs outside will be barking, and it'll make her bark. And we don't like it when she does that, but it's okay if she yips a little bit, because she's still a dog, you know? Like, you gotta meet them halfway sometimes. So as long as she's not like straight up barking as loud as she fucking can, because she does that sometimes, it's fine. But yeah, our old cat, Begita, my good boy. This is my tattoo of him. I'm very, very proud of this tattoo. I got it on the same day he died. Yeah, it's a very nice tattoo. But unfortunately, he's not here anymore. But he was actually very, very well trained. He was such a good boy, very, very good boy. And like the way he got trained was a lot different from everybody else. Where I'm teaching these guys commands and stuff, and I'm still doing the same thing with them. But with Bagheera, I talked to him like he was a person, and he understood that. Like, it was actually really fucking funny one time where my brother's girlfriend or wife or whatever came over, and we were just sitting there, and they had just recently had their baby, and one of the things is they didn't want to come to our house because our cat was there, or because our cat lived there. So Bagheera, he eventually like walks up to us to be like, hey, what are you guys doing? He walks up, he sits directly in front of me, and I'm like, hey, Bagheera, can you please back up a little? They don't want you around the baby right now. This fucking cat, and like he actually would listen. This cat, he would actually listen. He took three steps back, and I was like, Bagheera, please, not right now. Like, could you please back up? Like, actually. And then he went, wow, and he fucking walked away. And then Tanya, my brother's girlfriend, was sitting there like, what the fuck? And, like, this is the thing. People looked at me really weird for, like, because I've had this cat since I was, like, 16, 17. People looked at me really weird because I would always talk to him like he was a person, you know? But, like, they're smart. Animals are so smart. And, like, they're just staring at you like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I don't know what you're doing. But eventually they start to understand certain words and stuff. It's like when your dog speaks Spanish. So for him, I wouldn't have to, like, tell him a command or something. I'd just ask him, like, regularly, like, hey, can you do this? And he would usually listen, like, when he would, like, jump on stuff, because he loved being high. So he would jump on our furniture and go to, like, the tippy top, like, almost close to the ceiling. I'd be like, Vegeta, can you get down from there, please? And then he'd go and he'd get down. Or, like, I'd be like, hey, Vegeta, do you want to go outside? He'd come and he'd follow me, or, like, same with going inside and stuff. It was really sweet. These guys, the thing is, it took years for that to happen with Beer, though. Like, I had him for years talking to him like that. It was understandable, you know? It's like a baby. A baby doesn't learn how to talk till they're, like, what, 3 or 4? It'd be kind of fucked up to expect that in an animal as well. And, like, the thing about, like, dogs, like German Shepherds, she's staring at me from, like, across the room. Like, I owe her money. And we're actually gonna get up right now and go do the fish testing. I was gonna smoke more of my cigarette, but I think it's best if we just get up now. Look how dark I get. This isn't as bad as earlier. What the fuck? Earlier, you could not see me at all. I was as black as my fucking shirt. But let me just raise this up. I have it set up so that way I can just pull it out. There you go. But yeah, he's such a good boy. These animals will eventually learn as well, just to be the same. I'm gonna lock you up because I told you already not to do that. This is what I mean. She's not supposed to be on that. But she's trying to steal the stuff that's on top. There, look at her guilty face. You see how guilty she looks? You wanna look at the camera? She's like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? She's so funny. So we're gonna set it up right here. So I have like a tote here. That's what you guys just saw. And then I use that to like kind of hold my camera and stuff. I have like a little stand thing. Give me 1 second. I'm just doing it from this angle because it's a lot easier for me. There you go. Didn't even realize the camera fell. Let's raise that. Lower that. There you go. There you go. Hello. Hello. Give me 1 second. I went and I turned on all the lights in the house and I opened the windows and stuff. Just to add a little bit extra lighting. So we're doing water testing again. I don't know where my water testing is. It's supposed to be right here. I think I misplaced it yesterday. And the cats hopefully didn't steal it to oblivion. Because that's the type of thing they do. It's really difficult for me to have any hobbies. That was the other thing with Bagheera. It wasn't difficult to me at all. With these guys, it really is because if I have anything that I love or enjoy, they wish to take it from me. And that's not even a joke. Every single hobby that I've had, they've tried to ruin it for me. This is the only one that they haven't ruined yet. Like, I try to keep worms. They went and they kept digging in the worms and shitting in them. So I was forced to take them outside. Now I can't even access them because there's black widows in there. So they ruined that for me. And then I try to keep plants, and every single time I keep a plant, they go and they steal it and they fucking ravage it. So I can't do that either. And they try to ruin these for me too, because they keep fucking with them. But we went and we luckily made it so it's almost impossible for them to go up there. They're trying to ruin it now because they stole the fish testing equipment now, and I actually really, really need that. I can go later today and get an API master kit, which is probably what's going to end up happening, considering I don't see it anywhere. I'm going to go check. Hopefully, maybe I just misplaced it. It's not actually their fault, but I don't see it anywhere. Hey, bad dog. Don't be chasing her around the house. Go to the kennel. Stay. So, it's gone. They stole it. So, unfortunately, another hobby ruined again, at least temporarily. Luckily, all of the tanks did seem stable. So, it just sucks because that's like another $30 that I wasn't planning on spending today. There's a chance I could be able to find it. I'm gonna go check over there, the left side of the living room. If it's not there, I have no clue where they took it. They literally just they take things, they make them disappear. I actually ended up finding this. I don't know where the fuck they got these from. But I can actually stream games now with this. It's gonna be a crappy mic, but they said no, Dad, you're not allowed to fish anymore. You have to go stream now. Give me 1 second. Oh, I see. I found it. Okay. I got lucky this time. You wanna know where it was? It was underneath a piece of furniture. Again, they I feel like they are intentionally trying to just stop me from having fun. Every single time I try, they tend to do this stuff. Luckily, it's right here though. They couldn't hide it from me this time, because the thing is, they steal stuff and then they hide it because like those plants, we couldn't find the plants like at all. Like the bucket that the plants were in, we couldn't find. They I don't know what the fuck they do. They just shove shit into the most random place. I'm gonna go give them a little bit of water though, and then we're gonna go do this. I gotta wash my hands as well. Bad dog. Go back to your kennel. I told you to stay. Stay. Okay. I gotta be careful with all the animals because like I literally just walked out of the room and they all started doing bad cat things. Well, the dog just got up because she heard me do the water, which we've been trying to train her not to. I was just letting the cats drink some water first because she was chasing them earlier. Alright, come on. Go drink some water. There. I'm back. Yeah, the reason I called her a bad dog earlier was because the cat that doesn't like her, the bigger one, was getting chased by her. So we don't want her doing that at all. And she does it kind of consistently as well. So this is the testing equipment again. You see it? Smells fucking gross, dude. Every time I open this shit. So, I have to go pull out my other phone now. I put it in my pocket. One, make sure there's no messages, because sometimes, they get lost. I don't think there is any. God damn, why does my phone look so damn clean? Wait. What the fuck? My screen protector is missing. I was like, why does my phone look so clean? Because the broken screen protector is no longer on it. What? The fuck happened to my screen protector? I mean, it feels so much better, obviously. But I had it on there until I could replace it. Clock. Luna! Hey! Stop! What's wrong with you, dude? God. Alright, so, double check the box as always. You stick this for 2 seconds, and then, 30 more seconds, and then you read it. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let me bring it a little closer. Get a little closer. Enjoy the view a little bit more. Don't fall. Don't do that. I don't like it. Oh shit, my live stream just ended. Damn it. So easy to accidentally press the power button. Here's hoping it doesn't actually crash. Maybe. It crashed. No? Oh, it didn't crash. That's very surprising. I'm gonna double check on this phone. It always crashes. Always crashes. Well, we got off scot-free. Thank you for giving my mistake. So we're gonna do this now. Oh, wait, I forgot you only keep it in there for 2 seconds. Alright, and then we have to wait 30 seconds for this to change. You can kind of actively see it changing a little. So you see how these are white. They're slowly going to start turning pink and stuff. It doesn't actually seem they're turning very pink at all. So that's actually good. The nitrates and nitrites, they're all lowering by themselves. That means my tank's finally cycled. So it's going to ring right now in 5 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. There we go. So reading this. So we have 0 chloride. We have around 10 nitrates. We have 0 nitrites. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I was looking for. Hardness at like kind of like a 50 to 125. So that's good. Hi, Luna. I look in 80 to 120. The pH is at a 7.8 to 7.6. These aren't accurate, by the way. They're test strips. That's why I'm going to get the API kit eventually. And the sodium chloride is around 2000 ppm. So this is it. The middle one gets way darker, way quicker. I think it also has to do with the light. So it says to read these under natural sunlight because I'm pretty sure if I put these underneath a grow. Hey, let me try this actually right now since my stuff is actually low from the big light. Because I noticed yesterday or the other day when I did this, like you see, my thing was saying originally after I checked directly after the 30-second mark It was telling me it was at around 10 to 25. I put it underneath the regular light, and now it's telling me it's wow, it's telling me it's like 100 to like 250. So with these, you're not actually supposed to put them under actual light. You're supposed to read them under natural sunlight. It says it. It says it somewhere on here. I don't remember where. Oh, here you go. Compare results in natural light. So I didn't know that was the reason why, because it would literally fuck up the kit. Um, but and then the other thing is too with these test strips, what I don't like about them, you have to read them directly afterwards because they'll continue to change color and stuff, and they'll just turn like whatever color it's on here to the max. So the ammonia, dip it into 5 seconds and leave it for 3 minutes. So hopefully there shouldn't be that much ammonia in there. So do I not have a timer for this? Oh yeah, it's that 3 minute and 7 second timer, huh? Yes. It always takes me like 2 seconds or so to actually dip it in. After starting it. Okay. So then this one kind of looks like it started hardening immediately. So let's hope, or started changing colors immediately. So let's hope that's not true. Maybe I fucked it up because I put it underneath a regular light. I have a grow light right here. So this I think bothers them when it's on. Because I noticed they stopped going to the top until when I had it on. They don't seem to have a problem with it right now. Oh, that was like a 5-year-old cough right there. I did the whole little iPad kid cough. It doesn't seem to be bothering them now. They're actually going up to it. Probably one of the reasons they're going up to it is because they have the food there as well. And I've been like changing their food time. So the lady who gave them to me originally fed them every day at 9 once. I've been feeding them twice. I've been feeding them twice because it doesn't seem like the food dispenser she gave me actually puts out enough for them daily. Jesus Christ. I just accidentally hit the bucket. So that's why I've been doing that. I don't want to feed them at 9 because that's when I'm in bed. And I'm actually supposed to be at work right now. I just missed work today. So I don't want them fed when I'm not here. I want to be able to watch them because it's like my favorite part. Right now it's like 5:50, 5:40. I've been pushing it back like an hour whenever I can. Give me 1 second. I gotta go get my water. Oh, I thought I paused the timer for a second. I was like, fuck. Alright. Whew. I feel like I'm dying. We're gonna test my fiance's beta tank right now as we're testing that one. We're at 50 seconds, so there you go. So that at like 22 seconds, 18 seconds, I'll be able to check this one. Wow, this one darkened up immediately, so this needs a water change. How strange. I did a water change on this like 2-3 days ago. Damn, that's not good. That's not good at all. I thought I tested it yesterday. Did I not test it yesterday? I might have missed out on the betas yesterday. This is way too high. Like way too high on both. This was a cycle tank before, so I'm not sure what happened. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna redo this test because that started darkening like as soon as I put it in there. Super bad. I'm gonna put this test strip down for a second now. So this one, the ammonia is at 0 to 0.5. I'd say it's like right there. Yeah, so probably 0.5. That's fine. Cool. So this tank's fine. The big tank, the one that I've been struggling with, is the one that's fine. How funny is that, huh? The beta tanks, the ones that I have not struggled with a single time, are the ones that are bad now. Let me redo that test. That was weird. That started darkening as soon as I put it in there. I don't know if I trust that. I'm hoping it's just untrustworthy. Still gonna do the bottom part of it. So put it in for 5 seconds. And then lay that flat. And then where the other test strips, I'm gonna take out another one. I'm gonna reuse it. I do need to buy that API master kit anyway. So even if the cats did steal it, it would have sucked. But whatever. I was just planning. My brother has a tank with 5 Dalmatian Mollies in it. Really small baby fry. But I was planning on giving him these for now. It would be really hard for him to fuck it up, I think. Because they're little babies and stuff. I need to give him a bigger tank. I think I'm gonna give him this 20-gallon and switch to 10-gallon. Eventually, because there's too many fish in there. Once they get bigger. I get my other phone out again. Look at how clean this looks, dude. My phone was so fucked up. I don't know what happened to the screen protector. Like at all. At all. Okay, so it's at 207. Yep, no, I think, damn. Okay, we're gonna do a water change on that beta tank right now. Because that started darkening up immediately again. Damn. I wonder what happened. I did a water change on this, like, I think 2 or 3 days ago at most, right? Because I think at most a week. I don't think I need to do weekly water changes on this one. We have a siphon that we use. So we're gonna siphon out some buckets. And then we're gonna just replace the water with some beta conditioner in it. I have aquarium salt. I don't know if I want to add aquarium salt because I don't know how much to add. Righty. I have to go get one of my cats. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you supposed to do that? Are you supposed to do that? Yes or no? Then what are you doing? Get out of the kitchen. We have a dishwasher there in the middle of the kitchen right now. So she was on top of the dishwasher trying to jump on the sink. She hadn't done it, but I could see her doing the little cat movements. And she started arguing with me. So we're gonna get the cat siphon or the siphon, pull out some of the water, and then re-siphon it back in. So it's actually pretty cool in this tank. Let me see if I can lure you guys and show you. So, oh, the ammonia test is done. Give me 1 second. So for the ammonia test, it's like a 0.5. Just the nitrates are like out of control on this one. Let's take that away. I'm just gonna do a retest on the ammonia as well. There you go. So just lay that one flat. There we go. Pause. So let me get down on my knees to show you guys. You can't really see the tank that well, but in here, damn, it's like no lighting whatsoever. So we actually have ramhorn snails in there that are babies. So I wish you guys could see, but I don't think you can. But there's some over there in the back of the tank, and there's some right there. I can't pick them up with the siphon. I've tried already. I tested it out just in case. I can't. So, but I'm still gonna be really careful because I don't want to stress them out or anything. Okay. So we're gonna just siphon this out real quick. Luna, stop. So I gotta be careful because this tank's the one that's next to all of my connections and stuff. So what I do is that I get a bucket and I thread the bucket through here so that way it doesn't come out the hose. And then I also put the hose inside of it
coiled up a little, so that way it's less likely to get out. You see, and this will work. I'm an amateur at this, so I'm not like the best for advice or anything. The only thing I try to do is I should put the water up like that, so that way it's not pushing a bunch of air in there. No. I might have to get a new siphon because it looks like this one's breaking a little. Oh, I see why it's fucking doing that. The fucking hose was going up a little. This thing's so annoying, I swear. But we're gonna siphon out about half this stuff, and then we're gonna go and finish it off with more water. If you look, it's actually kind of weird. You can kind of see all of the duckweed at the top. It's been growing a lot more lately because it wasn't growing at all. But it seems to have started going in. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna take it out. And then I'm gonna try and be careful not getting any snails or anything, but I do need to pick up the decaying matter at the bottom. I'm not really sure why there's so much ammonia in this. There really shouldn't be any at all. Or not ammonia, nitrates or nitrites. I went and I cleaned it up pretty well the last time I was here. The water itself is completely clean, but that's not always the best indicator. I don't know what that is. Let me pick that up. So that's for the ammonia. It looks basically the same. I'm not gonna actually check it. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why this tank specifically is doing so bad. Yeah, the snails are kind of everywhere in this one. It's pretty cool to see. I just have to be careful with it. It's another weird thing. Okay, so like so much film. I go and I siphon the water back up too because there's a bunch of like crap in here that I really don't want on it. Let me go shut that off. There you go. And then now I just have to dump it out. You really think I'm gonna let you out there after what I just did? Cool. So that part's done. And then we have to go and do it again. A few times, like 2 or 3. There you go, it's draining again. So the water that's coming out of this is super duper clear. Like crazy clear. So, damn. I mean, the water being clear is no indication of how it actually is. I accidentally grabbed some air right there. I didn't realize you guys can see me staring at you. Ah, this does hurt my back every single time I do it because I have to lean down slightly. Oh, I accidentally took some duckweed. No. Luckily, the duckweed in this tank is actually starting to grow. It's having a lot of troubles with it growing before, but after we moved the tank out here, where it's getting a little bit more sunlight, it's actually starting to double in mass the way it's supposed to. It's pretty good. Pretty happy about it. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Um, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hang this somewhere so that way it's not spilling all over the place like it wants to. Put this outside. Stop it. No. Actually, don't leave it right here. Yeah, loud. Stop. No. Come on. Go. Go back. Don't. Go over there. Go. She keeps trying to shove herself out. I'm not letting her out when I'm doing this. Because she's gonna go play in the mud. Cool. So now what we have to do is go stick our hands in the water. Alright, I know the kind of around the same temperature where it's at, and I gotta go get more water. So I think I have the water when I want it. Let me go check it. Yep. Back up. Back up. You're not going outside right now. You just stop asking. Alright, and then I just gotta reach over for this. So for this, I have to add 10 drops per gallon, or 5 milliliters per 10 gallons. This is a 2.5 gallon, so I'm gonna put in 25 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I put 23 drops because it's not exact. For this, I have to siphon it in too, I think. Charlotte's usually here, so that way I don't have to dump it. I just realized I can't siphon this in. Let me try something that might end up helping. I have a little platform here, the tote. So let me try putting it on the tote. This siphon's so annoying though because it spills so much water. Maybe get a better one. So, here we go. Put this in right here. problem with the siphon, it just does not work when it's like this. Did not mean to do that. I need to get a better one. As you can see, I'm not sending as much water as I should be. Oh, there we go. So it should be siphoning some out now. The beta loves to go fuck with it whenever it's doing this. I'm just doing other pumps as well, just to help it go along. It should be actually working now. Slowly, but it's straightening at least. This is like, oh shit, I accidentally pushed the beta. It's because he likes to go into it. He's like investigating what's happening over there. I've been a little scared for him because I've noticed his color has been fading a little bit. So this thing's not working at all. I'm just gonna have to dump it in, I think. I took out a lot of the water. I just don't like doing this at all. So try to do it super gently. I put my hand in there so that way it doesn't disturb the water as much. You can do it up against the side of the glass too, but I usually put my hand up against the side of the glass in order to stop it not disrupt nearly as much. And he's running towards the water right now. I might not have to do a second bucket. I thought I was. I left the water running, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at just that one bucket. Oh man, this accidentally fell into the water. Alright, I'll be right back. Cool. So this tank should be done now. Also, look, this is what I meant. You see how much darker everything became? It's because even though there isn't much of it, it continues to react with it. That's why you have to make sure you're timing it pretty accurately when you do it. Okay. That took forever. That took like 10 minutes, actually. Not that long. I didn't move my couch, but I think the animals or something moved it. Now I have to do my second tank. Right there. Let me see if I can bring you a little closer. Dog. Thank you. She was in the puddle. Nala, it's okay, honey. You're not in trouble. Just don't step in the puddle. Go over there, son. You don't have to go. No, Nala. No, you don't have to go to the kennel. Just go somewhere else. Just hang out, dude. Damn. She might also be going to the kennel because she wants to. She likes it in there. So this is my tank. It's a lot more brighter. You can actually see in it a little. See? So it's pretty cool. It's a nice tank. I'll be able to bring you guys closer in a second. If I kind of wanted to move this down more. Kind of regret leaving it there. We should have had it all the way down so that way everything can get it. It's just that we had the couch up against the wall before. Now we have the wall, the couch just in the middle of the room. So time for the excited test. Okay. I was checking in my mollies too. They're pretty funny. I just like to come and watch them sometimes and make sure they're all right. Okay. One of them has swim bladder. Okay. So where's my other phone? It's right there. I'm really hoping not, but one of the cats might have pissed on the bed or on the couch. If that's the case, I'm gonna clean their room and they're not gonna be allowed out here anymore. I think that's gonna be the final straw for me, if that's the case. So let's try this one. So this one should be 30 seconds. This one started to turn pink as well. So I guess it's around time for a water change on this one as well. For that one, I might wait for Charlotte. Yeah, because it's not even done yet. It's already telling me it's telling me it's at 250 nitrites. What the fuck? I might not wait for Charlotte then. Let me try turning the slide off. Because I was right next to it. Maybe it affected it. Let me redo that one. Because that started changing immediately too, man. What the fuck happened? I literally just changed these guys' water like a while ago. And they were cycling. Last time I checked. Maybe they stopped cycling for whatever reason. I'm not sure why it would have happened on both at the same time. It's strange. There you go. Yeah, no, this one started turning super dark as well. I might not have to wait for Charlotte then. I think I might just take the water out right now. Because I kind of want to wait because I don't want to stress them out by pouring the water in, but at the same time, I don't really want them sitting in here because it lowers their lifespan. I'll do this one as well. Alright, well shit, dude. Damn, what the fuck? That's really weird. They were completely fine 2 or 3 days ago, and now today it's like they're super fucked up or whatever. You can actually see, oh wow, wait! There's actually 2 ramhorn snails in here. Wow, that's pretty cool. I thought there was just the one, but I guess there's another I missed out on. The duckweed in this one isn't growing nearly as fast. I'm not sure why. It's been kind of struggling lately. Charlie should be home at most in like 20-30 minutes actually. I think I will wait. Because it is going to stress him out really bad if I'm pouring the water in there. I think we're just gonna head to the pet store real quick. Since we both got paid again. I'm gonna check my bank account. I'm hoping my second job paid me as well. If that's the case, then I want to just go and buy hopefully Methline Blue. I think that's gonna be the next best bet. There's a guy in here I can show you. So right there, this guy. I don't know if you can see him. He has swim bladder. The guy right there. He's had it since I got him. Not sure if it happened because of the stress of moving or exactly what it was, but he's had it since I've had him. Oh, are you gonna have babies? Look at this one. This one's boxy. I think that one's pregnant. Ooh, are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Look, look, look. So it's kind of been concerning me. Not really sure what to do. I'm gonna try and take him out of this tank, or hopefully just do the whole thing on the whole tank. Either or. Have I tested this middle tank? Yeah, that's the first one I tested, right? That one looks boxy too. So the problem with these guys is that they will eat their own. Are those guys self-in ones? Look how big they are. So the problem with these guys are that they will go and they will eat their babies. And that there's a lot of them in this tank. So they will for sure eat the babies if they have any. And that's something that I really don't want. And neither does my fiance. So, this ammonia strips. I think nitrogen's down to 0.5 on both. So cool. That was not too bad. It's a little awkward holding this. I'm not holding my phone right now. I'm holding the actual, little thing. We're gonna go take these to the room. Luckily, they don't smell like piss. The cats piss on everything as well. Sucks. What are you two doing? Why are you so suspicious? You guys were fucking with shit, dude. Why do you guys fuck with shit so much? You act like I don't notice. They were heavy fucking with shit in here. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to end the live stream then. I have to punish them and put them in fucking jail because that's too far. What they did. Well, that sucks, but I will catch you guys later. It was nice chatting with you.